I can't imagine a better person to lead this organization into this coming year than my good friend, Scott Clark. Where is Scott? Right there. I've had the pleasure of working with Scott this past 3 years on the executive committee. He and his wife, Jennifer, are beautiful people, and I have loved getting to know them. Me and my wife have. It's my honor and privilege to tell you a little bit about your incoming AGC Georgia president. But before I do that, we have a special message from a dear friend I know of the Clark family and R.W. Allen, Congressman Rick Allen.
This is Congressman Rick Allen, and I'm so proud to be able to congratulate not only my colleague, but my good friend Scott Clark on taking on the role of president of AGC Georgia. Scott, I'm so sorry that I'm not able to be there with you and all of my AGC friends. I had planned to try to fly down, but it didn't work out. I've got votes this afternoon, but I sure wish I could be there. As a business owner, one of the most important things you can do is hire good people. And Scott, you're one of the best hires I've ever made. Very fortunate that I went over to Auburn and recruited you, and it's been a great role. But you know, as a congressman, I'm dedicated to promoting our workforce, and Scott, I know you are as well. I'm a member of the Committee on Education and Workforce, and a great deal of our time and effort and legislation is on strengthening our educational system so they align with in-demand jobs at this current times. Americans need skills to compete for their jobs in their local communities, and I've been working hard to make this a reality for all Americans. We must get America back to work. Scott, you've been doing a great job on the local level. For the past 10 years, Scott has dedicated himself to workforce development. He has created one of the great skills challenge with nearly 70 high school students from around the Augusta area to learn more about the different jobs that we offer in this great industry of construction. Engaging folks at a young age in our industry is critical to ensuring a ready and able workforce. Last year, Scott accepted a National PR Campaign Award for the chapter's efforts in workforce development on behalf of AGC Georgia. And now he will have the great honor of serving as president of AGC Georgia. Scott, I commend you, John and Connie and all of R.W. Allen and our associates on such a great initiative, and I look forward to seeing all you will do in your new role as president of AGC. I'm so proud of how you've grown this company from where it was and where it started, and all of your many accomplishments, and I'm sure that you will be a great leader for the AGC of Georgia. Congratulations again, and all the best to all of you and my friends at AGC. Thank you.
All right, so let me just say a few words about our incoming president, Scott Clark. Scott is the president and CEO of R.W. Allen in Augusta, Georgia. After graduating from Auburn in 1985, Auburn University, can somebody in here please say War Eagle? That's what I'm talking about. He took a job with R.W. Allen as a project engineer. He has held virtually every operations position over the years since he became president and then he became president in 2008. Scott's many years of experience as a senior project manager have provided him the expertise and knowledge to effectively communicate on virtually all of his projects. His commitment to work, his dedication to his clients, and his passion for achieving team goals all have resulted in numerous successes for his firm. All who know Scott, including me and my wife, know that he has an incredible personality. He is sincerely passionate about doing the right thing. He has a can-do attitude. He is a giver, not a taker. And it goes without saying that we need more executives like Scott in our industry. And I am excited to support him next year as a director on his board in his term as president. Please join me in welcoming your next president of the AGC Georgia, Mr. Scott Clark.
Wow.
Oh, I think
It's all right. You good?
I think I have to give you this gavel.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a picture here with Dave.
Perfect. Adjourn. All right. Just kidding. Wow. It is an honor to be here. It's very difficult for me to follow, and it's intimidating for me to follow the great Phil Beck, Randy. But I do appreciate this opportunity. I'm going to have to stick my glasses on too, Randy. Randy, I'm truly grateful to have the opportunity to lead this great organization, and I pledge to continue the work of my predecessors to improve our industry through AGC Georgia. Thank you, Randy, for your leadership and guidance this past year. It's one thing to develop a relationship, it's another to sustain it. I look forward to ours in the years to come. Thank you, and War Eagle. I've got a plaque for you. Let me read it. If I can get it out. It says AGC Georgia proudly recognizes Randy Hall in recognition of loyal and effective leadership. President, June 13th, 2017. Thank you.
Brother. Thank you very much. Let's take a picture of that.
Hang on, one
Okay.
we got all kind of booty up here for you. Got a pin for you.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna probably stick you in the neck with it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm gonna take this one off. All right.
Look, shake. Allison, just don't move that.
All right, I won't.
Just come on over here.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Let's
Sorry.
get us a picture.
Okay. Good,
Come on to
good,
the
good.
X. Come to the X. Don't move very hard.
All right.
Love you, brother.
It's all yours.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's give Randy a hand. Again, thank you, Randy, for a job well done. Before I offer up a few comments about the coming year, I'd like to introduce you to the few leaders who will join me. I'm honored to introduce the gentleman serving with me in the 2017-2018 Executive Committee. Please stand as I call your name. Vice President is Kevin Kuntz, President of the Southeast Division of McCarthy Building Companies. In his second year of a 2-year term as Secretary, Brian Daniel, President of Carroll Daniel Construction Company. Beginning his first year of a 2-year term as Treasurer is Dave Moody, CEO of C.D. Moody Construction Company. He is not with us tonight. He is actually hosting the International Rotary Club Convention in Atlanta, which concludes this Thursday. He's also about to begin his term as president of the Atlanta Area Council of Boy Scouts of America, another great leader among our ranks. I look forward to each of your leadership, and I thank you for serving. Thank you very much. Other members present tonight and serving with us on the 2017-2018 Board of Directors include, please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Let's hold the applause until we're finished. Todd Amerman, River City Contracting, Columbus. Trey Anderson, Anderson Construction Company of Fort Gaines. Dan Baker, Duffy Southeast Incorporated, Cedartown. Ben Bunyard, Choke Construction, Atlanta. Jim Cooper, Cooper and Company General Contractors Incorporated, Cumming. Doug Davison, New South Construction Company, Atlanta. Gene Fulford, West Georgia Roofing, Carrollton. Randy Hall, Batson Cook Company, West Point. Mark Hanrahan, Autry Hanrahan, Hall and Cook LLP, Atlanta. Michael Heisey, Ray Lynn, Carrollton. Jennifer Horton, Collins and Arnold Construction Company, Atlanta. Tyler Isgett, New South Construction Company, Atlanta. Lindy Jones, JCI Constructors, Moultrie. Mike Kenning, Holder Construction Company, Atlanta. Christy Kovac, Sheridan Construction, Macon. Mike Macon, Balfour Beatty Construction, Atlanta. Aaron McWhorter, Sports Turf Company, Inc., Whitesburg. Brian Newsom, Albion Scatia Enterprises, Sandy Springs. Kelly Nix, Nix Fowler Constructors, Mableton. Tony Pelicano, Pelicano Construction, Albany. Danny Pinion, The Pinion Company, Savannah. Chris R. Sheridan, Sheridan Construction, Macon. Rodney Smith, Parish Construction Group, Perry. Jeff Steiner, Kajima Building and Design Group, Atlanta. David Thompson, Piedmont Construction Group, Macon. Joe Tuggle, Swafford Construction, Inc., Austell. And Kevin Watson, Bowen and Watson, Toccoa. Thank you to each of these professionals for dedicating the time to participate on the board and help lead our association and our state's construction industry. Let's give this group a big round of applause. Throughout my career, I've had the support of family, friends, and coworkers, just like many of you. I'd like to recognize some of those attending tonight. Please stand when I call your name. From the R.W. Allen family, John Martin, Executive Vice President. Connie Malier, Chief Financial Officer. She's joined by her husband, Drew, children Bryce and Brindley. Rick and Robin Allen, who obviously couldn't be here tonight, and that was kind of special. I owe a lot of gratitude there. Just take me a minute. I know over the history of our 32 years, there had to be a time or two that he really wanted to fire my ass, but he just wouldn't come out and say it. But I am very grateful that opportunity never arose, and I do thank them greatly. As Rick taught me many years ago, you always got to surround yourself with great people. Great people. Thank y'all. Now, this is going to be difficult. The biggest supporters of my life are the ones I have to go home to every day. My son, Wynn, stand up, buddy. He's attending law school at Georgia State University. My daughter, Kate, stand up. Phil, you said it. It's hard. She's obtaining her PhD from Brown University. My wife of 31 years, Jennifer. She's a wonderful mother, wonderful wife, best friend, and very obvious who my children take after. But thank y'all very much. I wouldn't be standing here today without them. I love them all very much. As we look forward to this year, we must not forget the platform from Randy's leadership. I look forward to expanding his direction. We will be working hard on the following: diversity and inclusion. Randy, I'd like for you to continue to carry the torch and expand this cultural change within our industry. Workforce development, one that I am personally engaged in. With the support of our great organization, we have been extremely successful with our alliance in East Georgia. When AGC and R.W. Allen championed our alliance 5 years ago, we started to see immediate success. I thought we maybe be able to spread that story across the state. Story is easy to spread. Skills competition, not so much. It really takes a huge commitment from the R.W. Allen team for our challenge to be successful. For that, I'm extremely proud of. Also, very proud of what Joe Tuggle and Swafford are doing with the Crescent Challenge, what Brian Daniel is working on in Northeast Georgia, and what's coming online in South Georgia. This summer, R.W. Allen is expanding our role in turning our Alliance High School kids on our job sites. We're hosting 3-day externships with state DOE specialists. We're hosting 3-day externships with Alliance CTAE directors and Alliance educators. As Mike Kenning will tell you, and he will tell you a lot, but as he will say, every alliance, organization, school district, school system will not fit into one mold. And he is right on cue. What is important is that we as an organization and we as members engage with someone to move the needle on this very urgent issue. We have just started to see some momentum in our state, in our area, but we have a very long way to go. So as Mike and I travel the state, I will be interested to see what our members are doing and how are they engaged. No matter the size of the organizations that we represent, it is up to us as an industry to correct the current path. Third issue that I'll be reviewing or addressing is the internal membership and succession within our organization. Sitting on the executive committee the past few years and hearing some of the issues that our staff has encountered regarding our membership retention, and yes, Michelle, that's us, we must ask ourselves, are we as an organization set up with relationships with key employees of our member organizations? Have we created these relationships, maintained these relationships, and rooted these relationships into the succession plans of our members? You take R.W. Allen as an example. If Rick would not have educated me and others on the value of this great organization and literally pushed me towards board representation, I really believe it would have been extremely difficult to sell in transition. Are we positioned correctly within your organization? Again, I'm truly grateful to lead this great organization and very much look forward to meeting with all of you over the next year.